Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I gotta roll out before I get this workout. And it's already 4:41. And my goal is to always get out of here by 5:30. But the last couple of days I've been hitting the field, so I've been using muscles I don't usually hit. So I have to roll out the hip flexor a little bit, roll out the quads and the hammies, and might need to touch the calves a little bit, but I'm gonna roll out first as I warm up for hamstrings. That way I can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, and then go ahead and knock the hang cleans out, and then front squat, then box jumps. Today we got box jumps, so we got boxes right here, so we good. I thought I had to go move a box somewhere, but we got box jumps around here, and then we'll go do dead stop rows and push-ups, and that's conclude the workout for the day. So we're going to get into it. How y'all been? New year, new you. That's the mindset. New year, new you. Honestly, for me, I'm just trying to stay consistent. That's my only goal. This year, I got goals for this year, of course, but it's not like, oh, there's gonna be some drastic change. No, it's just gonna be, the drastic change is gonna be consistency. And that's why I think everybody's goal should be just be consistent. And if you're not doing something, just do it. Don't wait for a new year to do it. Just do it. We Nike up in here, but we're going to roll out and warm up, and then I'll talk to y'all when we get to the actual workout. What is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. I've never seen a foam roller do this. And I won't even planning on talking. But I've never seen a foam roller do this. Guess I gotta bring my own next time. As y'all saw, that foam roller had it. I don't know if it's old and the material is no longer can no longer support my weight, but I don't know what that thing had going on. But we're gonna start off with hang cleans today. I don't know, maybe I should warm the knees up too. I had to get this workout in today because I got to run bleachers. And y'all, and anybody that's an athlete and they ever ran bleachers, y'all know the thing's something serious. And I'm actually going to take y'all with me. I'm going to record out there too. Just got to make sure I have this video clipped and edited a little bit. That way I ain't got to worry about storage. But today's weight may be 185. I got 4 sets of 3. Or I may just redo what I did last week for my 5 sets of 3. I think I did 160 to start off with. Then I bumped it up to 165. But I'm feeling like putting weight on the bar today. Now if it was 3 sets of 3, or probably 3 sets of 2 or something like that, I definitely put a lot of weight on the bar. And by a lot, I mean at least 185, no 315 like that. Now, hopefully I do get to the point where I do 315, but right now, we taking it step by step. We're working our way back up. But gotta make sure each and every workout I'm pushing myself, so little by little. don't know. Check back in with me. We decided to go 185. More of a kind of just a testing to see myself out a little bit. I ain't even try anything in between. I just went straight. I was like, you know what, bump it, let's put 185 on the bar. So we got 185 on here. If it's light, I can always go up. And if it's heavy, then we're just gonna work at it. So let's go ahead and get into it. I haven't put 185 on the bar since starting back working out. And so it means I probably put 185 on the bar all year. Like, but even going into last year, like it's probably been anywhere between 6 to 12 months since I last put 185 on the bar. So like I said, we easing our way back into it, but got 3 reps here, 4 sets. We're gonna see. Hopefully this is all, hopefully I can go up. That's the hopefully. The more weight, the better. But if not, then hopefully we'll just stay here at 185. And I always hang clean with rubber weights just so that I don't have that clanking. I feel like it's easier to control rubber weights or these plates than it is metal plates with them clanking all over the place. Feels a little bit heavy in the hand. All right, are pretty decent. We're gonna stay here for all the sets, I think, unless it starts flying in like the second set, because you know sometimes the second set for you to warm up. But unless it starts flying, we're gonna stay here because that was most definitely work. But we're gonna rest a little bit and then get on into the second set. All right, so I'm prepped for this last set. We're gonna go ahead and get the front squat ready. That way I ain't gotta drop the weight down. And I can just walk it forward. But I'm gonna steal these racks right here. That way I ain't gotta do too much adjusting. Yeah, that'll work. All right, I low key want to take it up to like 205 just to see how it would feel. I'm not doing it next week. Next week, I think I have 5 sets of 3. And so I'll probably end up going down if not just staying here. But I low key, like, should I do it? I just want to try it out. Yeah, let's try it out. So now we jumped up from 185 to 205. No biggie. But I just want to see like if it's still there. Yeah, honestly, I had to drop down to get up under 185, but we're gonna see. I really want to make sure my technique stays the same regardless of how heavy the weight gets, because usually my technique starts to waver a little bit whenever I get past 185, or even when I get to 185. Like, I start getting more so on the balls of my feet instead of just landing flat-footed. But now focusing on driving the hips through the bar, dropping up under the bar in a full squat, making sure I push my hips back and not so much as my hips and chest come forward. So this is just to see what it's like. And I really probably should have jumped something less than 20 pounds, maybe like 195, but I don't know, whenever you put 2 on there, then you start creeping into more advanced territory. 185, that's what high schoolers do. Once you get to 2, then you start creeping to the collegiate and the basic collegiate and stuff like that. And then once you get to 315, then you elite. And so I'm trying to be elite. I'm trying to hang clean 315. I'm trying to squat 500, bench 405 at some point in time. At least 350. And then jump 40, run 4-4. You feel me? Basic stuff. All right, so let's see how this feel. Make sure I'll get my elbows through, chest up under the bar, working on my shoulders. I may possibly drop it every time, but hopefully not. Low-key feels the same in the hands. Weights all over the place now. Whew. 3 sets. Now we got front squat and box jumps. So they ended up actually working out perfect because I did 205 last time front squat. So I just added, I just added a 5. Looking back on it, I low key should just go ahead and do 225, but we're gonna see how this feel first. And then we got box squats, not box squats, my bad, I'm tripping. We have box jumps, and as you see, box ain't that high. But the thing is, I'm not focusing on bending my knees when I get on top of the box. When I jump on top of the box, and I'll demonstrate when I get into it. I got 5 of these. But I'm focusing on jumping as high as I can and landing on top of the box while trying to keep my legs straight as possible. And that's kind of how you can, because I refuse to use those blue pads right there because they'll be done tipped over if I don't land exactly in the center. And you have to practice landing in the center, which I have not done. So I'm using something a little more sturdy. Granted, if I fall, that would be better, but it's a low box jump. Now, if that ends up not being heavy enough, then I can just stack boxes and do that, but not heavy enough, not high enough. I'm tripping, but let's go knock these out. And these are not the proper shoes to be doing this in. I may just take them off. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just take them off. Now, granted, with hang clean, I deemed it okay, just because it's more of a ballistic movement and I was bouncing a little bit, so a little cushion ain't gonna hurt. When I'm squatting, I wanna be stable. I don't wanna be shifting. I don't wanna create any imbalances in the muscles or in my body. So I prefer to be flat-footed, not squat. I think I'm gonna take these shorts off upon it. But what I was saying was, now I'm gonna start from this side of the way I can see my legs, is I'm trying to jump while maintaining. I'm gonna do one just to warm the legs up real quick. And just for purpose, now I'm gonna thug it up. All right, so boom, we here now. Like, there was a slight bend in my knee, but it wasn't nothing too serious. I'm getting down like I'm old or something. We ain't doing that. So that's these shorts underneath tight. I'm gonna do 5. It may be 4, but I'm gonna do 5 until I know for sure. What, a 3? Yeah, I'm taking my time today. Shoot, I really only got 10 more minutes. But I did end up taking the shorts off because they were too tight. And that's the thing about wearing these shorts. I love them, but they were too tight. So when I went down into my squat, I kind of had to force it. And I just kind of want to flow in it. And so this time, we're going to flow with it a little bit. And yes, that did impact the way my hand slipped off the bar because it forced me to be more forward than more back like I wanted to. And y'all just need to forget about what happened on that bar up there. We ain't gonna talk about that. We're just gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep pushing. Set 2. I ain't even checked to make sure my sets and reps was right. But I'm pretty sure both of them are 3 sets of 5. Yeah, both are 3 sets of 5. Gosh. Should I count out? We don't count out. Matter of fact, I want to see y'all. I ain't want y'all looking at my back. I want y'all to look at my face. See how light work this is. But if you're doing light work in a workout, you're not pushing yourself. As y'all can see, nothing I did today was light work. Even the squats. Breathing hard now. This is what I was trying to do last time, but didn't work out that way. All right, so this is about to be recorded a little weird because I wanted it so I can get both of them and I had to move it. I'm gonna see how it looks, but we got dumbbell bench and dead stop rows, as I told y'all at the beginning of the video. Dumbbell bench, 95. For 3 sets of 8, and dead stop row we got the 120s for 3 sets of 6 each arm. It's probably 5:30 now, which is the time I usually make sure I'm out, but we're not just 3 sets out. I may record all of them, I may not. This may be the only set, but I'll wrap up with y'all probably on my way. Y'all may get this all into one video, but I'll do a wrap up later on. I ain't got time for that. I gotta go home, shower, get my babies ready, and then go see my other baby. I think they're doing a full body scan today to make sure everything's right. So get to see who the baby look like. My oldest baby looks like me. The youngest, I guess, favors my wife a little bit, but we're gonna see what the third one look like. And then my two sons, when they come after that, we're gonna see. But we got 8 here. Honestly, when I did 90 last week, it was work. But I took 2 reps off of, so we're gonna go up a weight. But 90 could be work as well. All right, let's get these 120s around. And honestly, in regards to showing off, and for those people who are new to the gym, if I had to show off, this would be the movement I show off with. Because 128 lightweight, but I think my sister said she did 130 the other day. 128 lightweight, but people ain't able to move 120 like that because their back's not as strong. But 120 is really, it's gonna be heavy today. But if you're doing it for 6 reps, like, is it really heavy? Heavy anyway? And the answer is yes, but no. And I usually like to pause right before the last rep, but there's no benefit to it because it still gets you tired. But we got 2 more sets of this. All right, so now we on our way to the, that was a green light. Now we on our way to the stadium so that we can go run bleachers. To kind of recap on what we did this morning, we worked hard this morning. I ain't even gonna front to you. We definitely worked hard this morning. I ended up going to a doctor's appointment with my wife, which I told y'all when I was doing dumbbell bench. And when I say I was about to be asleep, like even when they was doing the ultrasound, I was legit about to be asleep. I was like, man, shoot. Now I'm straight. I ain't taking no nap or nothing like that, but now I'm straight. But when we was waiting in the lobby, she was showing us the baby and all the different structural components of her, like her femur, her humerus, the 4 chambers of her heart, the side profile of the face, all those different things. Like, what was keeping me awake was the fact that it was my baby girl. If I was just Alright, so that was my wife calling. You know I had to answer that. But what was I talking about? About this morning's workout being hard. I ended up hang cleaning 205 for the final set, squatted 215. Really kind of looking back on it, I want 225, but that 215 was definitely work. And dumbbell bench and dead stop row, I was working on those too. So overall, today was a good day. Like, we definitely worked hard, pushed it into every single thing. As you can tell, or even with the box jumps, you can tell, like, through my breathing, through the mic, you can tell I was working. And now we got to go work some more. So with these bleachers, and I'm gonna give y'all the rundown. With these bleachers, it's the old bleachers that got the big steps for seats and has little steps as the stairways. I'm about to go run those. I haven't ran these in years. I honestly was gonna go earlier this week, but I wasn't sure if they kept the gates unlocked, and come to find out they do. And so me and Tramel and Mari about to go run. I'm assuming Mari, and I'm pretty sure Tramel, but either way, I'm about to get these bleachers in. Like, I ain't driving here and I'm not running bleachers. So we're gonna do everything we're gonna do twice, because you have a staircase, little steps on the right hand side, in the middle, and on the far left side. So we're gonna use the middle to go down and the outsides to go up. And then with the big steps, let me take the speed down. And then with the big steps, we're gonna do big hops, and then we're gonna do big steps, and big runs. But let me take it all the way back. We're gonna start off with little steps. So the focus of the little steps is stride frequency. Trying to move your feet as fast as we possibly can. So that's what we're gonna do. Do that up on the right side, then do the same thing up on the left. Then we're gonna do little pogos, or little hops. So you're not focusing on bending your knees as much. Same thing as I talked about earlier in the box jumps, where trying not to bend the knees. You don't bend the knees at all, for real. There's a slight bend, but that slight bend stays constant. So we're doing little pogos all the way up to the top. Know the calves gonna be burning. My calves ain't got back right from Tuesday's workout when I ran routes and did the little footwork and stuff. After we do the little steps, then we're gonna move on to the big bleacher seat steps. And so first thing we're gonna do is bounds. The objective of everything is to do everything without stopping. So make it all the way to the top without stopping. It with the little steps, with the pogos, with the big hops, with the big run, even with the lunges. If we do lunges, I'm not sure I'm gonna do lunges. But everything you want to do non-stop. I'm not gonna be too much racing, because not to throw no shade at them, but even though I'm heavier than them, I'm a better athlete. So I was a wide receiver. One used to be a D-end and a quarterback. So neither one of their positions required a lot of speed. Now they're not slow, and I'm not extremely fast, but I'm also me. So I'm not worried about a racing component of it. When I was coaching track, I used to race the athletes, and I may have lost a couple times. Not in straight line speed on the flat ground, but I might have lost on the bleachers a couple times. But with the big hops going all the way to the top, big run going all the way to the top, and that all may be preceded by lunges, but I don't know. We shall see. All right, so reset. I thought I was talking to y'all, but I probably didn't even have my mic on, so I'm gonna just recap. The fellas ain't showed up yet, but we're gonna get started anyway. I don't need other people to work out. I'm gonna work out regardless. If I show up, I show up. Even with training sessions, if the client doesn't show up, I'm gonna still give me a workout in. I think it's only been like once or twice where I ended up not getting the work in myself. But even yesterday when they were late, I was about to go get me some work in myself. So I'm always gonna show up. I'm always gonna work. I think I hear a car that sound about like this, but it might not be. But either way, I'm gonna show you. I may move the camera at some point in time, but y'all gonna see this first one every single time. I'm gonna use this first bleacher, this first set to warm myself up, and then we're gonna be on go from there. I'm not gonna do the little steps again, but yeah, I think that's it. It sounds like they're speeding down the driveway. But this wind cut, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock these bleachers out. Alright. Ended up staying a lot longer than I had intended. Workout was at 1. I'm leaving, it's 3 o'clock. But we did stay and talk a little bit. Talked about past days and improvement, but I'm not even gonna lie. We definitely worked today. Like I said, we did the round, we did the little steps, sprints, little step pogos. I'm not sure my camera caught it because I got caught up in talking and didn't worry about the camera so much. But we did do the big step bounds, but before I did them, I thought about the fact that we used to do 2 steps at a time. And so I ended up doing the 2 steps, and hopefully I caught at least a little smidget of it. If I didn't, then just know I did it. But then I did the sprints, and that was a whole workout. Then after that, we ended up just tossing the ball back and forth, talking and whatnot. He asked, and I told him, gave him some tips of how I think he can improve and have his best season as a quarterback. But that's the whole workout. I think we're gonna call it a day. I low-key want to hit the bleachers again just because I got caught up in talking with a former student. She ended up coming out there with the dogs, and I got caught up with that instead of focusing on the workout. And he just kept on grinding, kept on working out. So that's on me. That's on me. I gotta do better. And so next time we're gonna stay locked in. But you know, when you see old friends but students, but y'all would be able to relate a little bit more in regards to friends. But we see people that you ain't seen in a while, we could call them conversation. So that will happen. I ain't mad at it, but I am. What else? But that's it. That's it. Tomorrow we're gonna end up, and I'm probably gonna record that session too. Tomorrow we're gonna go to the field, do a little bit of more football specific workout, warm up, work on footwork, do some drills, possibly some receiver drills, and then get into some routes. And the wind was cutting a little bit too, so my hands a little cold. I couldn't even increase the speed with the cruise the way I wanted to just because my hands are cold. But that's gonna conclude this video. Just let me, well, I ain't gonna say let me know. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'm about to say let me know what y'all want to see, but I already said I'm gonna show y'all the process of me improving to be the best athlete and the process of me training as well. So we're gonna keep on this journey. My goal is to upload probably about 30 more videos than I did last year. I locked in regards to my first goal, which was to average a video a week, but now this year my goal is to average 2 videos a week at least. So that's the plan, and I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna try to keep it consistent and not get distracted, because right now I'm wrestling with what I'm gonna coach next year, what I'm gonna train, and I'm really leaning towards training. Right now. So I'll let y'all know how that process goes, what my thought process is in that, and we'll go from there. But if it's training, you'll definitely see some training clips, and that'll allow for more content as well. But until next time, which will be tomorrow, I'll see y'all then.